Governor's Road in Dundas. As required under the city's bylaw number 14024, a public meeting is required. Notice of this public meeting appeared in local newspapers and was posted on the City of Hamilton's website. The notice advised that anyone whose lands are prejudicially affected may appear before the committee this morning. The clerk has advised that no individuals have registered to speak to this matter. Are there any members of the public who wish to come forward to speak to this matter? For a second time, are there any members of the public who wish to come forward to speak to this matter? And a final time, are there any members of the public who wish to come forward to speak to this matter? Are there any questions or any discussion from the committee respecting the report? Councillor Ferguson?
I just want to go on the record for your position on this. Do you support it?
I wholeheartedly support it. Okay. Do I need to pass the chair over to speak to it?
Yes.
So can I pass the chair over to Councillor Ferguson, please?
Go ahead.
This is a property on Governor's Road, and the old Highway 99 Governor's Road allowance was first deemed to go through this property and others. When it actually came to building the road, they didn't go over the hill that they didn't see on paper when they designed the road. They went around it. Other people who have been so affected have their properties have been cleared up. The barn on this property is directly on the road allowance. It was built in 1890. So the owner of this property has paid taxes on this property, and I've had that confirmed on this road allowance since the 50s when he purchased the property, thinking that it was his property. So in recent months, it's come to light that it's still the property of the city as an old road allowance. And so as a housekeeping matter at this point, staff's report is fairly clear. Just going to clean this up so that the property title is clear. I would like to make a point, though. In the report, it says that it will be sold to there's just a typo in the report. It says it will be sold to the City of Hamilton. The City of Hamilton isn't selling it to itself. They're selling it, it should read, to the owner of 786, just want to make sure I get the address right, 786 Governor's Road.
So, Madam Chair, do you want to move that amendment now that it be sold to the adjacent property owner?
Yes, please. I'd like to.
You're a seconder to that? Councillor Marula, discussion on the amendment? Seeing none, all in favour?
Carried.
Back to the main motion. You want to move the recommendation then?
Yes, I'd like to move the recommendation.
Seconder to that for Councillor Pasuta. Discussion on it? Seeing none, all in favour? Carried. Opposed? That's carried. Chair's back to you.
Thank you. Item 6.2 is a delegation from Glengarry respecting truck traffic and the installation of a